Alright, this question says an escalator moves a 100 kilogram man at 30 degrees above the horizontal for 30 meters. How much vertical work is done? So, you have an escalator that moves the man 30 meters at 30 degrees. So, we are trying to figure out the amount of vertical work done. So in order to figure out the vertical work, we obviously need to find this vertical component right here, which we're going to call the height, but is also known as y. I'm going to go ahead and put it as y for now, because y or h kind of gets confused with hypotenuse sometimes. So let's go ahead and just leave it as y for now, and we'll change it later when we look at the formula. So it says we are looking for vertical work done. We know that work can equal potential energy. And so since we know that, we can say that it's equal to mass times gravity times height. So if we can figure out what the height is, this question becomes really easy because we have a mass of 100. We know that all the escalators that we know of are on Earth, where gravity is 9.8. So once we figure out this term, it actually becomes very, very simple. You should remember this from earlier this year, that if you have one side of a triangle, you can solve for the other sides using either sine or cosine. Remember, sine is used to solve for the y component or the opposite side. Cosine is used to solve for the adjacent side or the x value. So in this case, I'm interested in the vertical. So what I would do is I would say that the height is equal to 30 times the sine of 30. Now when I do this calculation in my calculator, I do want to make sure that my calculator is in degree mode by hitting the mode button, making sure that degree is the function that's highlighted, not radian. And then I do 30 times the sine of 30. And I get 15. So my height is now 15. So the work, or potential energy due to gravity, is equal to 100 times 9.8 times 15. So once you do that, 100 times 9.8 times 15, and you get 14,700 joules of energy.